Hello and thank you so much for coming back to Tiffany's Creations. Today I have a special recipe for you. I'm sure many of you have had ham for your Christmas dinner and you want to know how you can do something yummy with the leftover ham bone with some ham on it. That's what we're going to do today. So I have our ham bone here that I had stuck in the freezer to keep it fresh, but it's thawing out. It's almost thawed. So we're going to take your ham bone and we're going to make a nice pot of ham and bean soup. So the first thing that you want to do is put a little bit of butter in a big pan here. Let's turn this on and put some butter in it. I'm just going to put like 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter in here. Okay, and then in here is where you're going to start. You're going to put your onion. You're going to cut up your onion. I have a big knife, so I have to be careful here. I don't want to cut myself. But yeah, you want to put 1 fresh onion in here. This soup is going to be so delicious. Very delicious. I mean, who doesn't like ham and bean soup? Especially on a nice cool day. Yeah. And it's a nice cool day here, so it's going to be good. I'm going to share. So I'm sure my family's gonna like it. I hope you had a nice holiday. I had a nice holiday. Everybody came over here to my house this year because this is the first year that I was up here for Christmas in my own place. So we all came to my place, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and it was nice both times. I enjoyed it. Very nice. Alright, so we are almost done here with the onion. Alright, so we're going to put the onion in here with the butter. Turn it up a little bit. Cooking is not clean, it's a little messy. So then we're going to take, I already peeled the garlic so it wouldn't take as long. We're going to put, I have 3½ garlic cloves here that we're going to use. We want to put them in there with the butter and the onions here. And if you don't have one of these handy dandy garlic crushers, if you cook a lot and you use a lot of garlic, it's a really great tool. It's a really great tool. Okay, so we got the butter and the garlic in here. And next we want to put in our carrots. I'm going to just give this a chop here. I have 4 carrots. 4 carrots should be good in the pot of soup that I have. They're not real big carrots, so if you have bigger carrots, you might only want to use 3. Now we want to put the carrots in. One went rolling on the floor. They all couldn't make it in, right? Okay. Now we're going to put some celery. I have a good tip for you with your celery that my mom taught me. To keep your celery crisp and fresh longer, when you put it in the refrigerator, stick it in a little bit of water in a container with a lid. And that's what I do. It stays, and it's nice and cold and crisp when you want to use it, because I love to eat celery with peanut butter or cream cheese, and it just keeps it so much fresher. And I keep the leaves as well for when I cook stews like this. I like to put the leaves in for flavoring. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. I do, so I'm going to cut this up and put it in there. And it's about 2 stalks of celery that I have here. This is going to be so good. Okay. So we got our butter in here, about 3 tablespoons. We have an onion. We have 4 regular sized carrots and 2 stalks of celery with the leaves. So we're going to let this cook down a little bit. Then we're going to go to the next step. All right, well, these are cooked up enough that we can take them out. And we're going to take them out and put them in a separate dish. Okay, now we are going to put in some bacon. We're going to add a little bit of bacon to our soup, but you want to crisp it up and fry it up first. So we're going to take, I don't know, 5 pieces of bacon. Take 5 pieces of bacon. And just cut it up into small pieces. Bacon gives a nice flavor to everything. There. All right. So throw the bacon in. Then we're going to take the ham on the ham bone, the whole thing. We're going to just stick it in here. And it was a really good ham, by the way. We had Smithfield spiral sliced ham. It was so good. So good. And you're just going to cook this up. Let the bacon get nice and brown. Let the ham, get the ham that's left on the bone, get nice and just, singed up a little bit. And while this is doing that, I'm going to cut up the potatoes, because we're going to be needing the potatoes. So I have 3 potatoes, and I'm just going to cut them up, not too small, because you want a nice soup with, I guess you want to call it a hearty soup. You want to put nice chunks of potatoes in it, but not too big, just like, so the potatoes are cut up, the bacon is cut up. We have the veggies that we did in the butter, and then these are cooking up nicely. The bacon and the ham here. You get all those nice juices from the ham in there, which is going to make the broth so good. Really good. Alright, so we're going to continue to let this get ready, and then I'll be back with the next step. I wish you could smell it. So it's getting really good, really ready now to put in our broth. It's just cooking up so beautifully. the bacon as well. This is going to be one good pot of soup. All right, so now what I have in here, I have 2 cups of water, and I use Better Than Bouillon. I love Better Than Bouillon. My brother turned me on to this, and I've been using it ever since. And I also have, this is the chicken. So I put 1 tablespoon of the chicken and a teaspoon of the veggie. They have the veggie. They also have garlic and beef. They're both good as well. But for this soup, we're just going to use, I have 2 cups of water, a tablespoon of the chicken, and a teaspoon of the vegetable bouillon. That's what I have in there. Then I'm going to just get 2 cups of just water, no more seasoning. Here we go, 2 more cups, so that's 4 cups. That's what we're going to do there. Just mix it up a little bit. Oh, this smells so good. All right, now what I'm going to do is put in the potatoes. I had the 3 potatoes that I cooked up. I'm going to put them in, and I have 4 cans of cannelli beans. Now these you want to drain. So let me take these over here to my strainer. Yeah, you want to rinse them off because when they're in the can, they have this slimy stuff on the outside. I don't know what it is. But anyway, and it'll make the soup more salty. So you just want to rinse them off. So I have 4 cans of those. I'm going to pop those in. Mix it up. This is going to be so darn good. And then we have our vegetables we want to put back in. And as this cooks, the pieces of ham are going to fall off the ham bone. It's going to be so good. Wait till you see it. Okay, so now what we want to do is add in some seasoning. I have parsley, and I put in, I don't know, about a tablespoon of parsley. And then I have rosemary, and you just want to put in, you don't want to put a lot of rosemary, but you do want that rosemary taste in there because it's going to taste really good. So I'm going to say probably about a 1/4 teaspoon. And the same goes with the thyme. I have thyme as well. About a 1/4 teaspoon. You don't want to put too much, but you don't want to put not enough. And then the other one is smoked paprika. It'll give it that nice, yummy smoked taste. It's going to be so good. All right, so and this you want to do about a 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon. You just want to stir it up a little bit. It smells so good. I can't wait till it's done cooking. Look at that. Wait till it is cooked. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put 1 more cup of water in here. I'm going to put 1 more cup of water, so that'll be 5 cups total. 1 more cup of water. We got all our seasonings in it. It's going to cook. I'm going to let this cook for about an hour. So that that's perfect. Totally perfect. So I will be back when it's done. You just want to cover it. Cook it on medium. And then just check on it every couple minutes. And then when it's done, I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And we'll taste it as well. All right, so we're back and the soup is done, and boy does it smell good in here. So we're gonna have a taste. I wish you could smell. I really wish you could smell with a phone, but one day, you know, maybe. Oh, this looks so perfect. Look at that, so perfect. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Look at that. This is like really, really, really good looking soup, and I know it's going to taste good too. So let's get a taste here. Oh, the thing I didn't put in is pepper. Now, I like pepper, so we're going to put some pepper in after it's already cooked. Now, I'll probably let people put their own pepper in, because I didn't put any in, and I don't want to mess it up. Let's see how it tastes real quick. It looks amazing. It smells so good. This is really good. Really, really good. I hope you make it, and I hope you follow the recipe. And if you do, let me know how you like it in the comments below. This would be so good with a nice crusty piece of white bread with butter on it. Really good. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share my video. And I hope to see you again. Thanks again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.